I just had to redo this because I got it wrong because of a silly mistake. But I'd used my written workings, so eventually, and I do mean eventually, I was able to track it down. Took a while there. So what we're going to do is we're going to reduce these down. We don't need to, but it makes the numbers smaller and therefore I'm less likely to make mistakes. I mean, there will still be mistakes because I just did that, but there'll be fewer mistakes. So that becomes 3. I'm going to put little equals there because that's what proper mathematicians do. I'm not a proper mathematician. We still got our 3 pizzas, and instead of calling it 2/8, we know that that's 1/4. 2 goes into that once, 2 goes into that 4 times. I'm just going to rub those out in case I get confused and say it's 21/84, even though it's in different colours. 2 goes into that twice, 2 goes into that 3 times. So it's take away 1 and 2/3. Should we change the colour? You get those days, don't you? I think this is one of those days. Never mind, we will soldier on. So that's 1 and 2/3. I like having the colours. Equals. Now we're going to cut up our pizzas all into the same sizes. So this first one we are going to cut up into quarters, and these ones we're going to cut into thirds. Let's write that takeaway before I get confused again. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 1 is 13. So that's 13 quarters. And then this whole pizza we're going to cut into thirds, so that's 3 of them, plus this extra 2 makes 5 thirds. What's the next thing we want to do? We're going to put them over the same number. A common, that means something that everybody's got in common. It's the same for everybody. So we are, sorry, my mind was elsewhere there. Elsewhere entirely. What number will both 4 and 3 go into? Good, it's 12, isn't it? 12, 12. Make sure we get in that takeaway. Put in our equals because it's fun. 4 times 3 is 12. 13 times 3 is, I think, 39. Let's just have a check. Times 3. You see? I'm cursed at the moment, but at least when you write your workings, you can tell what's going on. Right, it was 13 times 3, wasn't it? 3 times 3 is 9, 1 times 3 is 39. And that's the beauty. Written workings, you can see what you've done. And you can plot it down. Whereas if it's in your head, it all just goes like number spaghetti. Right, let's write this down. We can tell I'm struggling. So 3 times 4 is 12. So 20 times 4 is... 5 times 4 is 20. Can you see my brain leapt onto the answer, and then that infected the question? I frequently get that. Now let's move on. So you've got 39 20ths, take away 39 12ths, take away 20 12ths. Do you know what? I daren't do it in my head. Equals, right, 12 of these will make a whole pizza, won't they? Right, let's get rid of that. So that's 1 whole pizza, and then there'll be 7 left over. Ta-ra! I'm going to write a little answer next to it, because I think we should be proud of that. It took a lot of getting to. Question number 22. 6 4/5, take away 5 3/6. Now notice we've got lots of 5s and 6s going on here, so we could easily get a bit confused. Are we going to cut up the whole lot, do you think, or just do it as whole numbers? Because this fraction, we can nibble out of just this fraction. We don't have to go any further. What do you want? Okay, we'll do that one. 6 take away 5 is 1. And then we've got the 4/5 take away 3/6. Do you mind if I put that in brackets? That just means don't get it confused with anything else. That's all it means. What have I done? You could have said, all right, yeah, 5ths. Now we're going to put them over a common denominator, the same denominator, the same number underneath. So don't forget our integer at the side. So that's 1 plus, now let's sort out the brackets. We're going to put them over 30. Right, 6 times 5 is 30, 3 times 5 is 15. Take away. 4 times 6 makes 30. 5 times 6 makes 30. 4 times 6 makes 24. Well done. So 24 30ths, take away 15 30ths is 9 30ths. 1 and 9 30ths. But is there a common, something that will go into both of them? Yes, there is. 3 will go into that 3 times, and 3 will go into that 10 times. So our answer is 1 and 3/10. Answer. Sometimes they just fight back. Don't worry, we can fight them back. We've got infinite amount of time to do it. Numbers are just stuck there. Once they're there, they can't move, so we can sort them out. Right, thank you very much.